Do you know why you're here tonight? I mean, not just to hear some great stories, and we've heard some great stories, but do you know why you are you? Do you know the story, the twist of fate of how you came to be? For me, it was a birthday cake. The year was 1954. A young girl, 14 years old, Jacqueline, wanted to have a birthday party for her then boyfriend, Jimmy Singer. But her mother, Elizabeth, was not really a baker. But she knew someone who was. A coworker of hers, Lily Ann, baked cakes and sold them as a side business to make money for her family, to help them survive. And so Elizabeth asked Lily Ann if she would make a birthday cake for this party her daughter was giving for her boyfriend. On the Saturday of the party, everything was set. They were waiting for the cake to arrive, and Lily Ann had asked her son, John, who was 19 years old, to deliver the cake to Jacqueline. And he did this, and when he drove into the driveway in his 1945 Chevy, probably looking pretty good. I'm told he always had a white T-shirt on and the sleeves rolled up, dungarees. Something must have happened when Jacqueline went to receive that cake, because the next weekend, John, again, who was 19, and Jacqueline, who was 14, things were different then. He asked her if she would go to a local square dance that was being held at the fire hall. And she said yes. And 7 years later, I was born. It was my privilege to be called to serve as a pastor. And I've been privileged to share with many people in their highest moments and in their lowest moments. I've had the privilege of sharing sermons that I hope made a difference in people's lives. Several years ago, I traveled to Congo and went back and forth several times, and we began a children's ministry there, which now reaches 6,000 kids every single week. Can you imagine? Kids I don't even know, kids I didn't even dream about. Now, can you imagine if because of being in those groups, because of having their lives improved, one of those children grows up to be a leader in the Congolese government? It's happened from that region. And imagine if, because they are a leader, they make a big difference in the life of Congo. And imagine if that big difference makes a big difference in the world. It could all be traced back to a birthday cake. Now, my dad, John, was a good son. And he had said yes to delivering that birthday cake. If he had said, no, I'm not doing that, and one of my aunts had to deliver the cake, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't even exist. Was it a twist of fate? The hand of God? All I can say is a lot can come from a birthday cake.